Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back with our New York Mets season mode in MVP Baseball 2005, heading into Game 3. But prior to that, let's review a couple of the trades that just went down here with the Mets. First up, we traded Mike DeJean, Scott Strickland, and a second base prospect to the Cubbies in exchange for first baseman Derek Lee. Then our second trade was Tyler Yates, Victor Diaz, and Grant Roberts going to St. Louis for Jason Ingrenhausen. Crazy last name. We're going to be calling him Izzy instead. He used to play for the Mets back in 1999, so he's back home in New York, going to be closing games for us once again. Brandon Looper moving to a setup role, and we'll see how that helps the bullpen on the back end here. So without further ado, let's jump into Game 3 here against the Cincinnati Reds. Game 3 starters are going to be Chris Benson going up against Aaron Harang for the Cincinnati Reds, and here's the starting lineup for us. And let's go, boys. Picking up the game here in the bottom of the first, we got a guy on first, 1 out, 1-2 count. Sean Casey at the plate and managed to ground into a double play. Reyes to Matsui over to Derek Lee for his first putout as a New York Met. He's already looking good over there. Picked him up for his fielding plus his bat. Looking forward to what Derek Lee can do for us. Going to have some major damage at the plate this year. Heading into the top of the second here, we got Mike Cameron up, and he just rips one right down the line here, deep into the left field, all the way to the wall, rounding first, into second with a stand-up double. Great way to start us off there. Cliff Floyd up next with a 1-1 count, able to get some contact on it. Little blooper to left field, just enough to bounce in there. However, Cameron does stay at second there. Floyd safe at first. Next up, Jose Reyes with an 0-2 count against him. And he's able to rip one right through, right by the shortstop. Cameron holds at third, though, playing it safe there. Next up, we got Chris Benson in the 9 spot, the pitcher. And with an 0-0 count, everyone's taking a lead, and Benson squares for the squeeze. Cameron's coming home, and the Reds don't even think about it. Get the easy out at first. Mike Cameron in to score. Benson gets the job done. Scores a run, helping himself out in the process. And just like that, the Mets are up 1-0. Following the crazy squeeze play, we got David Wright, who's looking to have a major season here at the Mets, up 0-2 count, 2 outs, and he's able to get a hold of one into right field. One hopper, able to score 2 runs there. Mets are now up 3-0 over the Reds. David Wright, great piece of hitting here. Look at that. Zoned right in, slaps one the other way to right field. Mets fans are expecting big things from the kid this year. Heading to the top of the 5th, we got Wright up again. He's already 2 for 2 with the 2 RBIs that we just saw. Seeing what other damage he can do. Here we go. First pitch, right up the middle, right back at the pitcher. That's a single. David Wright, 3 for 3 on the day so far. Next up, we got our catcher, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 so far, but he's looking to change that with a first pitch swinging, and he drives one down the left field line, enough to score the runner on second, and Piazza rounds first hard, but thinks better of it and stays at first. Big RBI from Piazza. Next up, Mike Cameron, 1 for 2 right now with a double and a strikeout. He's got 2 outs, and first pitch swinging, out into right field, all the way to the wall. Piazza's on his horse, hustling around to third. Cameron pulls into second with a stand-up double. Following that, we got Cliff Floyd up, who ends up grounding out to second, ending the threat. Back to the fan favorite, David Wright, 3 for 3. It's only the top of the 6th. Guy on second for him, 2 outs, and first pitch, he's swinging down the line, ropes one into right field, all the way to the wall, manages to score another run, and he's into second with another stand-up double. Heading into the 8th inning, Brandon Looper is getting his shot. ERA of a 36 so far over 2 games with a blown save. But with a 5-0 lead in the 8th, he's got a chance to do something here, and he does. Forces a ground ball, gets the double play, going to help out that ERA right there. Reyes and Matsui looking great up the middle right now. Derek Lee being solid at first. Mets infield's looking great. Next up is the Reds catcher, Mr. Ricky. And Looper, you already know, he's out for a revenge tour. He's looking to make a name for himself. It gets him to pop up. Looper goes 3 up, 3 down in the 8th. Following that, Looper stays in for the 9th. And just like that, a ground ball, another 3 up, 3 down. Brandon Looper holds the game, hangs on for the win. Your New York Mets are now 2-1 on the season. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one for Game 4.